This is a 07 Outlook, and this has some transmission codes in it. Let's see what I found out. What I did, I took we got the computer off, which is here, and it's right over here. And what you see, you got a pressure switch right there missing. Okay, not only that, the yellow thing that is behind the diaphragms is missing. If you don't have one of those, you can't find one, you're going to have to change the whole transmission or the whole computer if you can't find one. But what the part that's missing is this, but I saved these, that piece right there, and that got to go in there, then the diaphragm, then the seals after that. So I show how to change these, but right now for this 07 Outlook, I'm just showing you what the problem was and why it threw the code that it threw. Now let's see what that code was. Okay, there it is, the 07 GM Saturn Outlook. The code was a P0752, shift solenoid 1, valve performance stuck on, and a P0989, which is transmission fluid pressure. Switch 5 circuit is low voltage. Okay. Okay, that's the Saturn view. Now you got a pressure solenoid code. The thing is, the computer, the engineer, the computer itself don't know if a solenoid is bad or not when it comes to pressure. Now, if there's an ohms problem, it can throw an ohms code, a resistance code, but pressure, only thing it knows is there's a leak somewhere. So whatever solenoid controls this, if there is not a reaction, what it's going to do is blame the solenoid. So just because you got a solenoid code doesn't mean that it's always the solenoid that's the problem. And that's, you have people say, oh, can you change this solenoid, or can you change this solenoid? And as you can see here clearly, that's not the issue here. This has a pressure loss. Without that diaphragm in there, it will leak. You know, so like I said, we're going to change this and then put this back on, and that's it. It's a 07, again, Saturn view. And Outlook. No, excuse me. Is that Saturn view or Saturn Outlook? I think this is Saturn view. Oh no, it's a Saturn Outlook. That's what it is. Old Saturn Outlook. Alright, all-wheel drive. Let's get this over with.
$9 out sale at air fryer. Well, that was cool. Got that dirt cheap. I forget what they call it. I told you earlier. I can't remember the name of it now. I wanted the Emerald. The one Emerald has, but that was $259 or $279. I said, nah, I'm not gonna waste that kind of money. But I mean, an air fryer is a pretty nice thing. It's less greasy food. You know that?
Yep. It's right here.
Cholesterol.
It's broken already right there. It's broken.
Which is a good thing.
So
I want to watch your cholesterol.
the middle part is gone.
Especially when you get older.
So now I gotta get all of that. It popped out.
Oh, I gotta show you my new channel eyes. Look at these. Alright. Now that's a pair of channel locks there. Replace my old ones, which are a little bigger. But I'm not happy.
Okay, here's a piece here. This goes down in here. The reason this is important, this piece, because it presses against the contacts. Those 3 contacts right in there. Right there, 1, 2, and 3. So you need to have that, and sometimes when this blows out it disappears, so you got to have one. Put it right in there. Stick it right in. Get back to this. One, 2, 3. Now these are just a different color than that one there, so this has is right here. Alright, I'm gonna go on and continue to do this. Yeah, you got the sinus pack. Alright, you can see this, how I finished doing this in the other video. But I'll do one of them, just in case y'all couldn't see the other video good. Let's see, which one I'll do, the middle. You have to turn this in like this and jam it down inside the slots in there. Don't cut it, because if you do, you're going to have to get another piece. This tube, this part goes inside all the way. Get a new one of these. Then put something slippery inside here, transmission fluid, whatever. You're gonna take this part of it, put it in. Yeah. That's how it's gonna fit. Take this part, and you want to push this. You want to make sure this part is all the way back. This part here slides forward, way back. Try to push the sides in evenly. If you cut this, then you got to replace it. You can't use it, so that's why pop back out. Put that in. just right. It's in there, okay, no cuts or nothing. Alright. Take that down. Hold the outside down with pressure. And then you take your hand, push this. Push that part down. And if you could twist this a bit, twist both of the outside. Then pull the outside up while this is down. Then you have it in there. Okay. Now what's best to do is go and make sure that this ridge part is inside the slots. So what I do, push it in like that. Now one other thing you may want to do, I don't do it because I know when it's down enough, and that is you may want to, before you pull these out, is measure from this part to this part, from this part to here, so you know when you got it down far enough, because if it's not down far enough and this is sticking up too high, even though you have it in here, so you put it in here and this part here is sticking up too high, then it's not down enough and it won't seal properly. Okay, so you can watch the other video to see how this is done. I got to get this done. We got to get this in the car and let it get on its way. We got a lot of stuff to do.